you. We appreciate that so much for making that ball go off.
Hey everyone, we're OCPI, and today we're in Santa Ana, California, investigating the most haunted, historic Dr. Howe-Waffle House. Come with us. I traveled with my Paranormal Investigation team to the Dr. Howe-Waffle House in Santa Ana, California. Built in 1889, it was purchased in 1912 by Dr. Willela Howe-Waffle, one of Orange County's first female physicians. Dr. Howe-Waffle was a trailblazer in her field, advocating for women's rights and providing medical care to the community. She transformed the house into a medical clinic where she practiced for over 3 decades.
Thank you. I'm Joshua. Oh, very nice to meet you.
So we're investigating today the Dr. Howe-Waffle House,
yes.
And you work here. So you have to have some super cool haunted stories to tell us about. So what's like your top most haunted experience that has happened since you've worked here?
My first introduction to the house actually was not as a haunted house. It was a Victorian historical site, and I was invited to join the team in terms of preservation, so I really didn't have any preconceived notions. I would say probably the craziest moment was when I was actually leaving after having a great day, great energy with the team, and I was walking out to my car, and I remembered, I forgot my cell phone. Where is my cell phone? And literally, it was as if it wasn't just over my shoulder or like 3 feet away, it was into my ear. I heard the sound. That's how I can replicate it.
All right, so let's step into here. This is the first parlor. This would have been their entertaining room, which was the piano, and then they had this wall built specifically for the piano. It has metal on the back, I believe it is, so it makes it sound more in tune. Oh, I'm not a great pianist, so I don't know anything about that, but nothing really happens too much in this room. This is the doctor herself.
Oh, cool.
We do have a few photos around the house of her and him, but that would be her, and then that would be one of her husbands. She was married twice. Her first husband was exiled from Orange County and had to move up north because of doing abortions in the hospital.
Oh, wow, and they weren't supposed to be doing that back then, huh?
Correct. So this house was built in 1889.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So this is parlor number 1. Parlor number 2 would be more of the room for her kids to read the books. That was her original book collection and her book spinning.
Oh, these are?
Yes.
Oh, that is so
that's
cool.
The original.
And this is the original bookcase too?
Yes.
Oh, that's so awesome. Look, they're like almost falling apart.
Yeah. Some of them were donated, and then some of them were the original ones. This is the original back door. So on the other side of the wall is the speaking tube. So I'll show you guys that.
Oh, that's cool.
That goes up to the room. So when the doctors had an emergency and somebody was serving or needed to have a baby, they would talk in the speaking tube.
Oh, so cool. So it actually still works.
Yes.
You can hear it. All right.
So this is the bookshelf that the kids would have used for, this is the original one.
Oh my God, look how old they are. I look, they're like, even like almost falling apart. These are super fragile. Look at that.
And then this is also the original back door. So the anybody that needed help would have knocked on this, and there's a speaking tube on the other side.
Oh, that is so cool.
And so that would have gone upstairs to the doctor's room.
Oh, okay, and that still works.
That does still work.
Oh, okay.
Everybody loves using that. So yes, so there has been 1, maybe 2 experiences in this room. Our old president walked in from the back door into here, and something just kind of stopped her And I don't fully know the story, but I know something like she got a feeling of something following her. Didn't scare her or anything like that, just felt uncomfortable for a minute. And she didn't feel welcomed, and so she walked out. There's been a maid or a housekeeper who hears stomping upstairs while she's downstairs. So you hear a lot of stomping. We have a lot of activity when we have like an open house. So once we have an open house and everybody's gone for the night, that's when the house comes alive.
What did you feel?
It felt a little cold, and even though it was a little warm outside, it was like still a little chilly, but it didn't feel like a bad presence or anything like that. It just made itself known.
Okay, what about the medical room?
The medical room you could check out.
Okay.
You do hear some noises in here, but this would have been her medical room.
To me, the energy here in this medical room feels like thick. Like that's the only way to describe it.
Yes.
It's like all of a sudden you feel like that. And sometimes that could be caused by a higher EMF spike that we've experienced before on a couple of investigations where it reads much higher. And so it gives you that feeling of being watched or somebody behind you or like kind of like a squeezing on your lungs type feeling. But this is very, very cool. I love and she used all of this.
She did.
Wow.
She did.
It's all preserved so well.
Yes.
So cool. Love it. Look, it says leeches.
Can you imagine putting one of those and just like letting it into your skin?
No, absolutely
And they weren't those small ones, they were big ones too.
That's so cool. I love it.
Is this also a medical?
So these are all the medical or all the medicine she would have used. Let's see.
There's some syringes in here.
There's some syringes in there.
Oh, that is so
See
cool.
now
There's
you
that
could.
menthol smell.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, now, you can
Yeah.
smell it.
Yeah.
But it's weird because it's only when you kind of open it.
Yeah.
But when
it'll draft out there.
It'll
every once in a
draft
while.
out there, and no one's in this room.
Yeah, so
it's
nobody has it open.
And it's a strong smell.
Yeah, it is.
Definitely.
So now when you smell it out there later,
Yeah.
we know why. It's because I opened that.
Yeah,
But
it's not residual ghost energy, okay? It is the cabinet has been opened.
It doesn't. It's menthol, but it's also
I'm a barbecue chef, and that smells more mesquite.
Mesquite.
There we go. It does.
It's a wood burning smell.
That's interesting.
Her patients actually sit in this wheelchair?
So there's that wheelchair and then the one right behind. Yes, we don't know if it's for a fact that they used these, but similar to them.
Oh, very cool.
So a lot of the stuff in this house was donated. It's not all original. We have a few things that are original, like the bookshelf I showed you, and then a few items upstairs.
Cool.
But everything else was donated.
I would love it. Love it. All right, let's go on to the next after you, my dear.
All right. So this is the dining room. This is where we would have our monthly meetings. Every now and then you could hear like little tinkling around. A lot of the people here are hard of hearing, so when we do hear something, we kind of nudge each other and are like, did you hear that? Did
What
you
is
catch that? Some of us don't hear it, but you could hear like little tinkling like upstairs or something in the room. Not too much happens here, but this is where we would have our dining rooms and everything.
It's beautiful in here, though.
Yes.
Super, super cool. Yes. Absolutely gorgeous.
That's an interesting fireplace.
Yes, I believe that one is the original fireplace.
Oh, that's cool.
Yes.
Is it blocked out?
Right now it's blocked out, yeah.
Yeah.
Neither of our fireplaces are usable. And then somebody said that they've seen a little boy right here by the stairs, kind of like peeking out, hiding type.
Oh, that's so funny.
And he'll just it's like him playing and then, okay, bye, and then he'll just disappear.
Oh, okay.
So that's the fun thing about the stairs. Other than that, everything else is upstairs.
Okay, let's go.
You may want to do it in the mirror because there's been people that take photos in the mirror and get like reflections and stuff in the background.
Wow, that's kind of
So
interesting.
do that and see what you come out with. So she used to have patients that were ill in the house, and this was one of the rooms that she would put the patients if they were ill. Now this room is also haunted. We've had this closet door opens on its own. Some people have heard whisper voices in here.
So
One
this
of
is
them
a good place
was
for EVPs.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Tiffany, I would be really intrigued for you to try and do something with, I want to say it's that doll that's original
Okay.
to the house. I don't know if that would have like a spirit connection to it or not.
Like, do you want me to do psychometry or?
No, just put a EVP next to it maybe.
Okay, cool. I can do that.
Yeah.
I'm good in psychometry too, but sometimes
Maybe
sometimes it freaks me out a little bit.
Maybe that's what
Things
opens
that you
my
see
door.
that you don't want to see.
Yeah.
Maybe it could be. It should be like the guardian of the door,
Yeah.
you know?
It just got really warm in here.
Yeah, I did.
This is the doctor's room. This was where her and her first husband slept, as well as her second one. The speaking tube is right next to the bed.
Oh, I love it.
Why not put the bed right next to the speaking tube?
Yeah, so if
Yes.
somebody yelled that they needed help,
Yep.
then they could hear it.
Few people say that they hear things in the girls' room, not too much.
Okay.
The attic, you can't go in there, but you could put equipment on the stairs. You could film on the stairs, but just don't go up the stairs.
Okay.
Then the servant's room / what we call the kids' room now.
Okay.
So this is the servant room, which would have also been her cousin. Her cousin was her servant, so she had the stairs up and down right by
Okay.
the bedroom door. A lot of people get a dark feeling in here.
Oh.
I haven't. I
feel that at
absolutely
all.
love this room.
Yeah.
We've had another paranormal group that came through. One of the girls in that group was pregnant. And because of this house being a doctor's house and giving all that birth, that rocking chair went rocking like
Oh, how funny.
crazy. And that was the first time anybody's ever seen that much action.
So I've been kind of noticing that most of these rooms kind of have like mannequins set up with like dresses. What's the purpose of that?
Just showing the fashion of the times. Some of the staff that work here or volunteer here made the dresses, and when we have events, they'll put the dresses on and everything. But it's more for just showing the fashion of the time of the era. Good question.
All right, carriage house, let's go.
After that, we made our way to the carriage house attic, where we find out that something bad had obviously happened.
Not only did she put her carriage in here, but she also put families in here as well.
Oh, wow.
So anyone that was sick or ill,
Let's go upstairs.
yes, the attic upstairs is haunted.
Oh,
This would have been the carriage that she rode around town.
Oh, that is so
It is a
cool.
original Studebaker, which is still a vehicle company to this day.
Oh my God, look at the medical bag.
Yes.
That's rad.
So she would ride this all the way to LA with just the medical bag and a pistol. Some people get really bad negative feeling from this room. Some people have heard screaming, crying. Then once we put a carriage or something up here, everything settled down.
Interesting.
So we think it was the 16-year-old crying out for her babies. And once we put the crib or whatever it was, I don't know where it is now, but once we put that up here, everything started to settle down. So maybe she thought her babies were home.
So, all right, well, thank you. And I think everybody, it's time for lights out. So let's do this. If there's anybody that wants to communicate tonight, are you sitting on the table?
Or at one point, it's jumping. Wait, what?
It's jumping? Okay.
Yeah, 1.9.
Is there somebody moving that? Are we getting too close for you? Can you make it go all the way up to red if you're here?
Yep.
Thank you. Is this the doctor? Yes. If you can make it go up to red. Dr. Howe? All the way up to red? Sorry, I know it's a pain, but if you can keep waving it up all the way up. Perfect. Thank you so much. Thank you for letting us come into your home tonight and your doctor's office. We're super interested in all of the stuff that you have here.
2.8.
2.8. Can you get back up on the table?
There. Jumping up.
Up.
Up there.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
So there's somebody sitting, see? See the apparition sitting on the table? In the SLS?
2.9's been the biggest spike.
Yeah, so that's the energy trying to manifest, and which is really, really cool because
it will show these fluctuations in the EMF that he's reading. And so we're able to tell whether there's somebody there. And then obviously the K2 runs off of EMF as well. And it was just having huge spikes. So I was like, okay, let me use my SLS. Let's see. I can't wait to use my big SLS camera. Next time for us, it'll be super rad, but at least my phone one picked up a full apparition sitting right now on the table. That was perfect.
Amazing.
So, amazing, amazing, amazing. All right, let's go ahead and we're gonna change rooms.
So I definitely felt a presence once we came upstairs. Downstairs, I didn't really feel anything, but once we entered that front bedroom, it was instant hot flash mixed with gusts of air. I feel like Dr. Howe and maybe some of the patients, maybe some of the moms, and maybe a child is still here, still present.
Yeah, no, I heard someone like.
What?
I heard someone making a noise, and then I just saw you coming out there. I was like, oh, okay.
Oh, did you? It's not a ghost. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're here? Was your name, were you a doctor? What'd they say?
There's a male and a female.
Yes? Is the doctor here?
Were you a patient?
Why are you guys still here at this house? Is this your home? Did you just said Tiffany? Yes, that's my name. Thank you. Are you downstairs or are you upstairs in the attic? I'm not trying to scare you. We're not trying to scare you at all. We're just trying to learn about your story. So do you guys know that you are non-living? Dead? Do you remember dying? Can you come and one more time sit on the bed for me? Thank you. Can you light up that? Oh, I can see you're lighting it up for me. Can you light it up a little bit higher? Awesome. So you're just waving your hand in front of there. I know it's like a toy, like a light. And the more that you wave your hand and energy in front of it, the higher that I can get those lights to go. So you can see him like moving his arm in front of playing with the light. A kid. It's a kid. It's very small. When I went back, I listened to the recorder and got this threatening EVP. Listen carefully as you'll hear it say, "Kill the girl." Whoa. As we were preparing to set up our next shots in the servants' room, we got a few more mean EVPs. And then another EVP. Are you next to me right now? Can you make that light up red? Oh, you're there. Oh, you're in here. Are you a little kid? How old are you? Let's see. We heard that the rocking chair sometimes moves. Was that a child? Or did somebody accidentally bump into it? Child? Did a child rock on it? You make that light up red if a child was on it? Yes. Okay. Perfect. Thank you. You can be
wonderful response that I appreciate all of the help. A lot of respect for you as a physician, everything in the afterlife that you're providing for us.
Okay. All right. Well, I think we'll go ahead and wrap in here, and I will go back on my EVP recorder and see if anything we were able to capture.
There were a couple moments where we were doing the EVP sessions out by the stairs where I just felt like there was just something off, just like behind everyone else. So I just pointed off the camera off to the side, just be sure that if there were was anything happening there, I would check it out just in case.
So you felt presence of something?
Yeah, I just felt like there was something just moving off to the side of my eyes, just off, just like I needed to pay attention to it. I was like, what's happening there?
As I left the room, clearly a spirit wanted to get my attention.
Can you turn that ball on again? We're so bummed we missed that. Can you just do it one more time, please?
You're walking out of no, isn't it?
Thank you. We appreciate that so much for making that ball go off. Is there anything that you wanted to communicate with me? Yeah? What would you like to say? Are you okay here? Are you safe? Guilty? Guilty of what? Yeah, that's what I heard. I didn't even want to hear that.
3 times.
It sounded like a whisper.
I feel sick to my stomach. That just, I heard him like, he just said it again. So was Josh right?
I heard yeah.
Leave it? Do you want justice? Are you angry? Forgotten. This is really difficult to listen to.
It is.
Well, I'm so sorry that happened to you. Do we need to cleanse this space? What can I do for you? Well, I know that you're dead, but what can I do? Who is trying to get our attention with the cat ball? Who keeps touching it? Are we okay being here? We're just trying to keep you safe, that's all. I know. Okay, good. I appreciate that. I'm glad you know. We're not going. You can't tell us to go. She's gonna have to tell us to go. Yes, and there's a lot of loving staff here that's gonna watch over you. What? Did you just say go away again? Can I talk to her alone? Will you go? Why can't I talk to her alone? Did you just say that you were sorry? Just let me know if you're gonna be okay. Yeah? No. He's saying no, she's saying... Cat ball just went off by itself again.
And we were over at the carriage house. I did notice a lot that the little cat ball that we had there kept going off a lot. They had a lot of fun playing with that.
So my advice to the female here is to tell him that he doesn't get to control you. Yes. Don't tell me no. You do not get to control her. She said we're dead. I know you guys are dead. But you can still control things on the other side. You use your energy for yourself.
This house was owned by an amazing independent woman, a doctor. So you learn from her. Have her keep you safe. Can Dr. Howe keep you safe? No?
I think at one point I heard like a little careful off to the left of me. It was like really strange.
Yeah, I heard something say careful like around over here.
Did he just say careful back? I deal with spirits all the time. I don't get freaked out. Good, yeah. Okay guys, well, we're gonna sign off for the night.
They were mocking you. It was like, he was mocking you. I wanted you to have your own organic experience, but the feeling that I had always gotten from the carriage house was that there was an absence of the warmth and love that you feel here in the rest of the house. At first it was a coldness, but when I went further in the first day that I was here, it felt ugly. Ugly. You know, the feeling that I always gotten from that building is that something happened there that wasn't as simple as someone just, you know, giving or delivering a baby and having unfortunate circumstances, that something happened there that was ugly. Something that felt violating.
Thank you guys for joining us tonight for our investigation, OCPI, for the historic Dr. Howe-Waffle House in Santa Ana, California. And we cannot wait to go through all of our footage. We have so much to go through. We had the best experience, right? We caught a lot of stuff, and we will be so excited to go ahead and get this all edited and put down into an episode for you guys so you can experience what we experienced here at the Dr. Howe-Waffle House. Thank you so much, and we'll see you guys soon.